Now, Nordic Ware is a family-owned American business that's been around pretty much since 1940, so in 1946 to be exact, I think. What we love about this company is that we can always depend on them. We know about the quality. We've heard about it. The value is exceptional. But these products are American-made. This company employs more than 400 Americans, and so that's something that I know a lot of you are really proud of, and this is why you collect Nordic Ware for your home. They're known not only for quality and value and amazing products, but they're known for their Bundt pans. In fact, I'm going to bring out our brand manager, actually the brand manager for Nordic Ware, and she's Jenny Dahlquist. Did I butcher your name? I said it right.
No, that's correct.
And she's the brand manager for Nordic Ware. I didn't even know this. Your grandfather patented the actual word Bundt. So if you have this type of pan, and it's not from Nordic Ware,
it's not a Bundt pan.
It's not a Bundt pan.
It's only a real Bundt pan if it was made by Nordic Ware right in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which not very many people know.
Isn't that the best
fun
story
fact
ever?
For the day?
I learned so much stuff. Look at what we're offering you today, because there's something about Bundt cakes, as you're going to see on our display. They're so visually appealing. They're just beautiful to look at, and I gotta say, they look so complicated. And it really is. They're not. They're just, it's like a cake, but with a really amazing shape, right?
That's exactly it. They're so simple. Bunts are just the quintessential easy American dessert to make, because really the beauty is in the shape of the pan.
Absolutely.
It bakes right into the cake.
It bakes right in. And look at what we're offering here today. So you can make these one-of-a-kind exquisite creations. Of course, sky's the limit when it comes to flavors and what you want to put into it. You're getting the Bundt can, the Bundt cake pan, Bundt can I said. The Bundt cake pan, okay, that's a 12-cup Bundt cake pan. You're getting the Best of the Bundt cookbook, which is a hardcover book. It's brand new. It has classic recipes that we know and love, but it also has award-winning new recipes that you're going to be in love with. It has the Bundt cake keeper. This is so cool because now you can seal the freshness, keep it fresh, travel with it. I love this. What a wonderful idea. And then you're getting the measuring cups, which, wait till you see these. Look at this, you guys. They're actually Bundt shaped. How cute is that?
Super cute.
And then you also have the measuring spoons included. What a wonderful, wonderful set for any hostess, for any baker on your list.
Truly. I mean, it's a holiday gift come true.
When do we eat cake, Jenny?
I know.
Like, come on, let's get to the point here. I want to taste cake.
There are so many options to pick from here today.
The truth is, I think there's more than 60 million Nordic Ware Bundt pans in the United States alone.
There are. 2 out of 3 households own a Bundt pan that was made by Nordic Ware, which is another fun fact for the day.
A wonderful fun fact, made in America, which I know for so many of us, that's so important, but it's $34.99, and you're going to get everything included that you need, of course, without the mix and the powders and that type of thing, to make your beautiful creation. So let's get started and talk about it and what makes them different, the Nordic Bundt pans.
So a Nordic Ware Bundt pan is made out of aluminum, and most other look-alike wannabe Bundt pans are made out of steel. So with an aluminum pan, you're going to have something that bakes very evenly. You're going to have a cake that yields nice golden brown results every time you're baking in this pan.
I love it.
So true bakers love baking in aluminum. So I'm going to start by prepping this pan with a little bit of baking spray. And when we bake, you can either bake and grease your pan with a traditional, grease and flour method. But a shortcut in today's world of inventions is to use a little bit of baking spray. Now, baking spray contains flour, so you do not want to use your normal cooking spray that you'd use on the stovetop. You want to find one that actually has flour in it.
Okay.
So I'm going to spray a little bit of this.
Because I was going to say, I asked her to give us the tips as well, because you must make the best Bundt cakes. Your family, seriously, you guys, if you don't make great Bundt cakes, you guys are in trouble.
I know. We eat a lot of Bundt cakes around our office.
I would imagine.
So I've sprayed the inside of the pan here, and just to get a nice even coating, I'm going to just brush it a little bit with a pastry brush, just to smooth out any spots where you might have gotten a little bit of lumping going on. And that's going to end up resulting in a really nice crust on the outside of your cake. If you have a little bit of this spray clumped up anywhere inside of the pan, it's going to tend to yield a little soft spot on the cake, and so this will just leave you with a crisp, perfect, detailed
I didn't know that.
exterior.
And by the way, that pan is oven safe up to 425 degrees. You do want to hand wash this one, but then that Bundt keeper, it's actually machine washable, so it's really fabulous. Okay, and so that's the first step. I love this because, believe it or not, I've never made a Bundt cake.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't own a Bundt pan. There you go. So
Oh my goodness.
To me, I love it. And she asked me before we did the show, she's like, are you a baker? And I said, I want to be a baker. I want to be a baker. I bake scones, I bake muffins, and I bake cakes, but
not Bundt cakes. Well, here we go.
They always look so beautiful, and let's face it, they have such visual appeal. They're beautiful. People think they're complicated, but it's no more complicated than a cake.
No,
right?
they're so easy. I mean, when you have guests coming over for dinner, it's the holidays, you have a million other things to worry about, gift wrapping, and you've cooked a huge meal, and decorations and everything else. The last thing you want to think about is a complicated dessert, so a Bundt cake could not be easier.
Right, and it's pretty. Okay.
So I am going to just spread this batter inside the pan.
Beautiful.
And
let me know if you need my help, because I'm just waiting to taste.
Oh, definitely. I know. You need to kind of scope out which cake you want to taste here later on.
Yeah, she asked me to make a decision, and I'm like, come on, really? You're going to ask me to pick here? But remember that you're getting the Bundt cake pan. That's a 12-cup capacity there. You're getting the Best of the Bundt cookbook, which is a new, gorgeous copy book, hardcover. You're going to get the classic recipes in there, but also the new award-winning recipes in there. And then you're also going to get the Bundt Cake Keeper, which I love. Imagine keeping this in your fridge for days and keeping the freshness, but also traveling with it. You're getting the measuring cups which are Bundt-shaped for you collectors out there. I love that. And then the measuring spoons as well.
Okay, so one last little trick of the trade that I'm going to share with you. We like to tell people to, once they have the batter in the pan, give the pan a firm tap on your countertop. Now you wonder what that's going to do. It gets all of the air bubbles that are inside of the cake batter and it brings them up to the surface, and it gets your batter down into every little nook and cranny so that you have cakes that look like this when they come out of the pan.
Oh my goodness, gorgeous. So we already tapped it on. While you're looking at this, just let your imagination go, because you're going to be able to create those classic recipes that you love, that you've seen in the magazines, but also remember, you're getting that cookbook. So if you've never done a Bundt cake like me and you don't own a Bundt pan, remember, her grandfather patented the word Bundt. And so what a wonderful way to start your journey with Bundt cakes. And it actually means he chose the word for a reason.
Yes, so the name Bundt, it's actually a combination of a German word, which is Bundt, which means a gathering of people. That, and he added a T to the end of it. So it's sort of a cake for a gathering of people. And that's when you enjoy Bundt cakes, with your friends and your family around the holidays.
I love it. Okay.
I'm going to take a trip over to the oven.
Let's do it. Am I going with you? Do you want me to go with her, Nick? Should I travel with? I go where the cake goes.
All right. I'm going to add one more little tip. I know it's very tempting when you have a cake baking in the oven to take a peek inside and open it during the baking process, and that's a big no-no with Bundt baking. You always want to just leave it in there and resist every temptation to open the oven during the baking process. It can cause the cake to fall.
That's me. Okay.
So I have a beautifully baked cake over here. One other tip I want to share today is how long do you let a Bundt cake cool in the pan? So you don't want to let it cool too short of a time. So anything under 10 minutes is going to cause the cake to have a tendency to pull apart because it's still too hot.
Okay.
And if you leave it a lot longer than 10 minutes, you have the sugars start solidifying in the pan, and it can make it very difficult to remove from the pan. So 10 minutes is kind of that magic number. You want to keep it right around 10 minutes.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to grab this cake keeper. I want to show you how cool this is with the locking mechanism on here.
This is so cool.
So it has this easy twist lock mechanism for easy transportation to your next holiday gathering. So,
do you need my help?
Sure. Do you want to put it upside down?
No pressure.
Actually, I'm going to go. Yep.
That's
Perfect.
It makes sense.
And let's do one
swoop.
3. Give it a little
shake it. You shake the cake, not yourself. I'm shaking. Did we stick it? We did. We did have you waiting for us a little too long. But that's okay, because look at all the Bundt cakes we have here. And so don't even worry about it, because we have so many to taste. But you know what? This is not only for cakes, Jenny, too. How cool is this?
Look at the Jell-O.
I know. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
That's a 14-layer Jell-O.
That's just gorgeous.
Really
it's
beautiful.
Magical. Imagine that for your child's party. Right here, look at what the beautiful cranberries in there and the sprigs of mint leaf. How about the classic glazed? Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
Let's take a peek under here, because this, do you know what monkey bread is?
No.
Let's look at this. monkey
Does
bread.
it have bananas in it?
No, it actually doesn't. It's a
come
cinnamon pull-apart bread.
Wow.
So each one of those is its own little piece, and you can pull it off.
Oh my goodness,
It's
that's beautiful.
amazing tasting.
I'm like, that's beautiful.
Completely amazing.
But let's show to the Bundt keeper, because that's so essential. I know so many of you are bakers. You know, you really get this and how important this is. I was telling you, I have a cupcake tray with a cupcake keeper, and now that my son is 4, I make cakes for him every year. I actually post them on my Facebook. I love that I can travel with my cakes and also keep it fresh, and that's what this is going to do for your Bundt cake. Simple little twist lock mechanism, and you are traveling and gifting your friends that hostess with that beautiful Bundt cake or your creation that you've made.
So look at how safe this keeps that inside of there once you have the top locked on.
And remember too, you get the Best of the Bundt hard copy book. So it's a beautiful hard copy book. So if you are thinking of purchasing this for yourself, you can get started right away on your beautiful baking. But also, if you're thinking about this for a gift, maybe you know somebody that just got married or bought a new home, what a wonderful gift this would be. Because remember, this is Nordic Ware. This is the family that makes the Bundt cakes. And I got to tell you, American made. Remember, you're getting classic, beautiful recipes, but also award winners like this one. Look at this, honey chai spice cake. Wow, so good. Carrot cake, classic. So recipes that you've grown up having and that you've grown up loving, but also award-winning new recipes. Remember, you get the pan, you get the Bundt cake keeper, you get the measuring cups, you get the cookbook, you get the measuring spoons for $34.99. It's a beautiful price, and if you were to purchase this in retail, you can expect to pay more than $60 for what we're offering here today. Bring this home on Flex on your first payment.